Well, it was an amazing weekend. I mean, Americans packed college football stadiums. You could see the electricity on the field and the stands. Also flocked to the movie theaters. With Shang-Chi shattered the Labor Day weekend record, $90 million in box office receipts. Over 2 million moviegoers hitting AMC theaters alone. IMAX, they set a new Labor weekend record. All of this as the Delta variant continues to cast a dark shadow over the entire nation. We saw the impact underscored in that jobs report that caught almost everyone off guard on Wall Street, except my next guest who actually predicted on this show it was eerily prescient. I want to bring in Bianco Research President Jim Bianco. Jim, you made the call almost a month ago to this day. I want the audience to take a listen.
We're looking at a number where, remember, last Friday we reported 900,000+ jobs, maybe down at 300, 200, or 100,000 jobs for August. And if that is the case, that would be concern about the variant, making everybody just say, I'm kind of holding here.
I got to tell you, I followed up with as many guests, I mean, day after day after day, and they all thought you were off your rocker, right? Now, in part because of the timing of the survey, which was early in the month, you know, the Delta was just spiking up. So you were 100% right. No one on Wall Street was even close. Your assessment now on the Delta variant and this job market and the economy?
Yeah, so let's start with that. There's a bifurcated economy. You're right. This weekend was very heartening. I loved the college football games with the crowds full, the U.S. Open, cheering for the players. It really made a big, big difference. And going back to the movies, we're all getting into that entertainment form. But when it comes to the office, when it comes to work, only about a third of the jobs are still open. We're still very hesitant to go back to the office. Now, I think that's because there's a secular shift in the idea of work, and that we're still trying to get our head around what it is that people want when they say, I want to get an office job post-pandemic as well, too. But nevertheless, that's probably going to lead to higher wages to drag more people into the workforce. So some parts of the economy are doing great. Other parts of the economy, like the office itself, is still struggling. And it seems to be the Delta variant that, if nothing else, is the excuse for it.
Yeah, I think the right word here is probably excuse, because there's so many other factors. Listen, I went to the amusement park. We didn't go to the real packed lines for the roller coaster, but it was wonderful. I wish I could have gone to some of those college football games. They were amazing. And this does bring me to a new Gallup poll, and it shows confidence in the vaccine, at least the messaging for the CDC and the president. I mean, it has gone down the tubes. It seems to me, Jim, if this can't be fixed, then we can't get to the sort of core issue of how many vaccines or vaccinated folks we need. And if that's the case, what does it mean for the markets?
Well, the good news is I don't think necessarily Biden's approval rating, or like if you want to go back to Trump's approval rating, they've never correlated very well with the market. So I don't think a low or a high approval rating means the stock market is going to go up or down. But I think when it comes to the COVID, that is going to be a big issue as we move forward from here. People have just decided in some circumstances it's not that important. They go to the U.S. Open tennis match in Flushing Meadows. They close the roof because it's raining. There's 20,000 people indoors. No problem. No one's wearing masks. Everything's fine. Tell them then on Monday they got to go to the office, and you're acting like you're trying to kill them at that point. So I don't think necessarily that that's going to be a big problem. I think, you know, whether or not we believe COVID or don't believe COVID, for the markets, it is a problem for the office. It is a problem culturally for us.
All right, Jim, we'll leave it there. Again, congratulations. No one on Wall Street, even within a mile of what you predicted a month ago. You're one of the best, my man. Thank you so much. Joining us now, we've got Bell Point Chief